Your parents told you buying a home was the safest move you'd ever make. Work hard, save money, buy a house, and everything else would fall into place. But today, millions of people do everything right and still can't afford a place to live. That's not bad luck. That's a system that changed while no one was watching. A few decades ago, a home was mostly just shelter, a place to sleep, raise kids, and feel secure. Prices were tied to income. If you had a steady job, owning a home was realistic. One salary could often do it. Housing was boring, and boring was good. Then something shifted. Homes stopped being places to live and started becoming assets to trade. The goal quietly changed from stability to appreciation. People didn't ask, "Can I afford to live here?" They asked, "How much will this be worth later?" Once that mindset took over, prices detached from reality. You'd expect prices to fall when buyers struggle. That's how markets usually work. But housing plays by different rules. Supply is tightly controlled. Cities limit what can be built, where it can be built, and how dense it can be. Even when demand explodes, new homes don't appear fast enough to balance it out. On top of that, a growing number of homes aren't bought by families at all. They're bought by investors, sometimes individuals, sometimes massive companies with billions in cash. They don't worry about overpaying. They care about long-term control. Fewer homes for living means higher rents and higher prices later. And here's the psychological trap. When prices rise, owners feel richer. When prices fall, panic spreads. So policies often protect prices instead of people. Programs meant to help buyers usually just push prices up more because they increase demand without fixing supply. Wages crawl upward. Housing costs sprint. Saving feels pointless when the finish line keeps moving. Renting eats a huge chunk of income. Buying locks people into decades of debt. Either way, flexibility disappears. This isn't about laziness or bad budgeting, it's about incentives. We built a system where housing works best as an investment, not as a basic need. Until that changes, affordability will keep slipping further away. The real shift you need to make isn't just financial, it's mental. Stop measuring success by outdated rules. Learn how money actually flows today. Because the biggest risk isn't renting or buying, it's playing a game without understanding how it's rigged. If this helped you see money differently, support the channel by hitting like. Subscribe if you want more clear, no-nonsense breakdowns about money and investing. And let me know in the comments what you think. Is owning a home still the dream, or has the dream changed?